So I am going to start off this video with, I'm going to go to the bottom of my garden and do like a real brief physique update. It's something which I want to try and keep on top of because I don't look at my, don't get me wrong, I tell people don't look at yourself too frequently in the gaining phase because you're not going to be happy with the results, or you're not going to be happy with the way you look, and just focus on what you're doing inside the gym and let the logbook do the talking. I'm very fond of that and I believe in that. However, I want to, keep track of my progress. I want to make sure that if I am gaining weight, am I gaining it in the right areas? Am I just gaining it in my midsection? So I'm really going to put on top of looking at my physique over the next 4 or 5 months before I go down the assisted route. Later in this video I will discuss exactly what my goal is for the next 4 or 5 months before I go down that route, but right now I want to kind of use this time as a baseline, like day one, because obviously I'm back home now, routine in place, and I just want to make sure that this is like where we start and this is where I'm going to lead to and all that type of stuff. So I'm going to show you what I'm looking like, and of course any comments down below, tell me I look like shit, most people do. I'm going to try and build on this and do everything I can to improve this natty little fucking physique me. And this lighting makes me look pale as fuck. So if you follow for the channel during my prep, you know that I used to pose down here every single morning. I think I used to do about 3 rounds. Crazy. I wouldn't be able to do 3 rounds now, I don't think. But I'm going to show you what I'm looking like. Please don't, well, actually just sit there and judge me. Don't, I'm not going to look the way I want to look. It is what it is. Just get over it. Right now we're 164 pounds, so just under, believe it or not, 20. I've actually dropped body weight, which is annoying. I'm under about 20 pounds, just under 20 pounds above stage weight, and I'm pale as fuck as well. But this is what we're looking like. By the way, my tripod was a black bin. We actually put like bin bags in there, and believe it or not, in different counties they have different coloured bins, which is pretty crazy. So that black and orange bin is recycling, and that green bin is for like your grass and your fucking trees and stuff like that. Ignore the door there. I've got a new door in my bedroom, so that's why the doors are there. But yeah, I don't know why I'm telling you that, but we have different bins. Different counties have different bins, which is pretty mad. In this part of the video I wanted to discuss my routine in terms of just cleaning myself and what I use shaver wise, all that type of stuff. So if you find this to any value, I've never done anything like this before. I can't believe I'm actually showing you my setup and how I make sure my skin is okay and all that type of stuff. So first and foremost, bullshit, I use this to shave my body. I just tidy up like underneath here, as you can see beforehand. It's a little bit red now, but I put some cream on that. I shave my body with this. It's a Philips women's shaver. It's a pink one. Just type in pink Philips lady shaver on Google and you can get this from Boots for about 20 quid. One of the best shavers I've ever used. I shave my beard. Well, I don't really shave my beard, but I just like do the edges around my beard because I let the barber do the beard itself. I shave my whole entire body with this, so my chest, my arse, my cock, my legs, my arms. I do all of it with this, and this has been a big game changer for me. In terms of, for example, shower stuff, so to wash my hair I use the 2-in-1 Dove, and it's just a shampoo and conditioner which my parents have got. I just use what my parents got, not gonna lie to you. In terms of what I use in the actual shower, I use the Lynx Africa. It smells good, it does the job, and I'm pretty much just trying to get rid of everything that I got for Christmas, because I've got loads and loads of like shower stuff and deodorants from Christmas, so I'm just going through it and just making the most of it instead of, forking out like $5 for fucking shower gel. So I use Lynx Africa at the moment. Deodorant wise, I use the David Beckham, again, Christmas present or Christmas, little box set. Just a quick little shave underneath there and I'm good to go. Used to actually wash my beard is I use this Bulldog hair and shampoo and conditioner for beard. It's got like green tea in it. Not gonna lie to you, it isn't the best that I've ever used. I'm much better off just using using this. I keep just dropping, I drop absolutely everything right now. What is going on? I'm better off, I feel better using this compared to this because it doesn't smell at all. It doesn't make me, you know, it doesn't have any unique feeling to it. So with this, I actually feel cleaner using this than I do with this. So I'm just gonna get rid of this at some point. With my beard as well, what I would do is I'll blow dry it and then I'll put a little bit of beard oil on it. So this is the one from Alpha Beards. It is the, if it focuses, it is the lemon sherbet. I don't know if that will actually focus, I don't think it will. So I'll blow dry it and then I'll just comb it through and I'll squirt a little bit on here like that. And I'll just go through it like that and then blow dry again if I really need to. Toothbrush wise, I use an electric toothbrush. The only reason because the dentist, the geezer at the dentist told me that I should use an electric one. So I use this Oral-B one from Superdrug. Get it for like 30 quid. It's quite cheap, quite straightforward. Does the job, you just got to recharge it every couple of weeks or so, depending on how often you brush your teeth. Brush my teeth in the morning and I'll brush my teeth at night. They're okay, I guess. Moisturizer wise, I obviously, on prep, I use quite a lot of sunbeds, and obviously I was prepping, so I was constantly tanning my skin quite often, and it did ruin my skin. Like, it made my skin very dry. So now I have to be on top of my moisturizing a fair chunk because of that, because my skin, don't get me wrong, it made my skin clearer, but it made my skin really, really dry and just crusty. And I used to have like dry skin going across my arm, going across my chest. It just wasn't a good look on stage as well, because I had photos of like the tan not sitting right on my arms because my skin was so dry. So now it's bit me on the arse, and I never used to moisturize when I used to get sunbeds, and now it's bit me on the arse because I need to keep on top of it and make sure that my skin is okay. So I'll do my face, I'll do my body, I'll do the dry areas, I'll do underneath here as well after I've shaved. You can use this in the shower as well. It's pretty good. It's like a shower cream as well, does the job. But I typically use like the Lynx Africa, and then I'll apply this to my body after I've done that. So I do this twice a day. I do it in the morning after having a shower, and then I'll do it in my evening shower as well. But yeah, if you are having sunbeds, don't get me wrong, they are great. They make you feel good. They make you, you know, nice and brown and tan, but it does fuck your skin up, and it bit me on the arse. So I just wish I kept on top of that throughout my whole entire prep, because I'll be honest with you, I didn't, and it bit me on the arse, and I was tanning so much, and it just looked awful after a while. Like, my skin was so bad. Scared, I was thinking, oh, what the fuck is going on? I've got like skin cancer or something. But I haven't. It's just that I just have really dry skin from not moisturising. So I would definitely recommend even just moisturising, going on, or putting some, you know, sun cream on before you go into sunbeds and stuff like that. That's something which I never used to do. So this is what I currently use right now. It's pretty good. And obviously electric toothbrush. I think that's it. It's taken me fucking nearly 5 minutes to explain all of that, but I hope that gives you some value. Yeah, I hope it helps, and maybe you might buy something. I'm not sponsored by anything, but who knows, maybe one day. Also, another thing I forgot to mention was I actually use exfoliating gloves to exfoliate my body. I don't do it every single day, but I do it like twice, maybe 3 times a week, just to get all the dead skin off my body, because sometimes you can build up some disgusting dirty dead skin. So I'll use the gloves, I'll put like the shower gel on, and I'll just scrub as hard as I can. Or I might use this one here where it's like a no fragrant, no soap shower gel to do that. And then I'm out of breath. Why am I out of breath for? I forgot to mention I use some mouthwash as well, just to clear out that dirtiness from the toothpaste. This one actually tastes quite nice, believe it or not. Doesn't taste as shit as the other ones. So guys, today we are heading back to Physique's gym. Haven't been down there for about 3 months, since like October time is the last time I trained down there, so a very long time. Of course, I've moved back home for a little bit now. I'm not living at my girlfriend's, so I'll be back into my usual kind of not prep routine, but similar to my prep routine in terms of when I train, where I go to train. I'm quite looking forward to it, because don't get me wrong, training at, you know, BST, Atlas Gym in Milton Keynes, chopping and changing gyms, it's been okay, but I've just never been able to build up that consistency with my progress, because I've been chopping and changing gyms, and that's the annoying aspect of it. However, now I can really get a good stint underneath my belt and manage to, you know, make some really good progress at Physique's gym. So I can do that, and I'm excited to see whether I've actually got stronger since October to now, in terms of, like, you know, I can look back at my logbook and see what I've done previously. So that should be exciting. I'm just passing my old school, and my old school closed down fucking ages ago. They've just left it. It's really sad to see, because it brings back memories of me running around that field, and the field is being overgrown and stuff like that. It's quite sad, actually, that. No idea why I told you it. But yeah, off to Physique's gym. We're training delts and back. I believe my split is going to be changed slightly. I think I'll be going back to like a legs push pull split, where I'll do like legs rest, push pull rest, legs rest. So I'll be resting after every lower body day, I think, right now, because I just can't seem to be recovering from what I am currently doing, if that makes any sense. Like, just doing too much, not too much, but actually, yeah, I am doing too much in terms of volume. I can't recover. and I'm spending like 3.5 hours in some sessions, and don't get me wrong, I enjoy it and I would do it either way, but I just feel like right now I'm spending too much time in there and I'm not recovering, and it's just, I don't know. Why has this geezer got his hazards on in front of me? What the fuck is going on here, mate? What's going on here? Decided to park next to another Peugeot 107, slightly newer than mine, but can't beat the old G. My one over that one. I'm a blue over red all day. I always get a little bit nervous when I go back to gyms I haven't been to for a long time, because they might think, who's this fucking twat? What are you coming back for? I'm quite nervous to walk in, to be fair. In for back and delt. I'll see how we get on with there. That session normally takes me ages, but I'm gonna try and find a way to make it a little shorter so I can be just more efficient and not spend like 3.5 hours in the gym trying to get every exercise done. So we're just gonna see and play around with a few stuff. We're gonna keep the basic stuff, the basic hard stuff in. I'm gonna take my time with that, of course, but with the isolation work, I'm gonna maybe speed up a little bit, see how we get on, and just like I said, I don't want to be in the fucking gym for hours and hours and hours. I just want to be in there ideally, you know, 2 hours, 2.5 hours, and that's it. Get home, recover, instead of doing, you know, just drastic amounts. It's just dipping into my recovery a lot.
Trap like bling, the fiends that miss me dearly, love get giddy. Trap in the 7-seat ding up block, get ching, hooded up and that side man that act. Leave holes in his top, no stars like Da Vinci, still leave that pussy or ching. Samuel gooey and sticky. Tryna turn man dust, no pigs. Chasing these coins got me feeling like Sonic. If I'm ducking you down, you stumble on your toes and receiving no knuckles, I promise. Like jail last days, fist fats like Creed. When I get rocky, I ain't on it. They have me in a box, locked up, no office. Adjudications, that's me sitting on losses, basic, boring, reading comics. I never chinged them first, I was broski. DLA wreck, they know me. See if man soul, call me Obi Toby. Red eyes, shaman gun like Shinobi. 3-2 spin, make this beat like Ghosty. You might catch this shot, no goalie. Homer and 9 try slide to my postie. Rise 2 something, inject my pokey. Got Cali bud, so everyone's happy. They love it. But Percy got me looking Chinese. The cat sing on my like air and dappy. Bring the heat wave, that no wily. Man smiley when the gang get tappy. Charged up like a dual cell battery. Tryna wet man up on the back. The whole gang tapped, how dare man at me. Got Cali bud, so everyone's happy. They love it. But Percy got me looking Chinese. The cat sing on my like air and dappy. Bring the heat wave, that no wily. Man smiley when the gang get tappy. Charged up like a dual cell battery. Tryna wet man up on the back. The whole gang tapped, how dare man at me.
So since being back here, just doing a little bit of resetting on some movements. Some movements I'm really strong for. In some areas I've improved quite drastically. Some areas have maintained or stayed the same, and in some areas have just, I don't know, like just some of it's feeling good, some of it isn't feeling good. So I'm just going to really focus on, especially the first rotations, just resetting a few movements, getting used to the piece of kit, because I've been using different Smith machines, different dumbbells, and like when I go up to different gyms I can load more on the dumbbells, I can load more on the Smith machines. So I'm just going to reset, look at what I did in October, and if I want to improve upon that I will. If I just improve the form or just make it look prettier, then I will do so. But so far, so good. So what I've done is I've added just some handles, some D handles onto the mag grip, because you're in such a fixed position there. I don't know about anyone else, but my wrists really kill. But with the D handles, you know, you can supine your wrist, you can do whatever you want with it. So if you want a good setup, you can do this on any pull down, whether it's a narrow grip pull down, wide grip pull down. Add some D handles to it, and that'll be a game changer. Job done. And guess what? It's pretty dark outside. It's actually getting lighter, which is good. There's nothing worse than it's like 4:30 and it's just pitch black. It's 4:30 right now and it's lighter than the usual. Anyway, I went to JD post-workout. Got myself a new pair of joggers because I can't keep wearing these bad boys. Like, they've got holes in it, and I'm noticing people are looking at me in the gym and they're looking at my joggers and they've got like rips at the bottom. I've got like a hole there, if you can see that. Just homeless. and I'm trying to get over this homeless look because I don't need to look homeless. I can look good, you know, I can look good in the gym as well, instead of looking like a fucking tramp. Anyway, it was a good session. A little bit frustrated with some areas of the session, but majority of it was still pretty good. The camera was down here, weren't it then? Fuck's sake. Still pretty good. So going to finish off this segment of the video discussing what are we doing towards leading up to when I go to the assisted route. Is that something in my beard? No, it isn't. Normally I have something in my beard. It was not the lighting, it's something in my beard. I watch, who is it? Beard Beats Food, and he does food challenges and he gets fucking food stuck in his beard and I can't watch. It's disgusting. But I don't know, I have a beard and sometimes you might see stuff in it and think, like, makes me shiver, that type of stuff. Anyway, going on about fucking beards and shit like that. So plan of action is leading up to summertime. I'm gonna push quite heavily in terms of just getting my body weight up, nailing as much as I can progression wise in the gym as a natural, that type of stuff. And then I'll be looking, I've spoken to AJ, me and AJ have discussed this already. I will be looking to do like a mini diet phase just to tidy up and make sure I set myself up right for when it comes to going on cycle. Because if I went on cycle right now, I would just be a watery mess. I'd be a watery bloated mess and I don't really want that, and I'm not gonna gain much from doing that. It's quite, you know, it's quite a risky game when you're really just have loads of water retention and stuff. I don't want to be doing that. I'm going to push up as a natural so I can just recover from prep, because I'm still recovering if anything, and just get everything in a good place, body fat in a good place. Then I'll be looking to do like maybe a mini cut, so like maybe a 4 to 6 week mini cut, drop maybe 15 to 20 pounds, get into a, not contest prep lean, but get into a lean state, then introduce the drugs and I'll be able to go up. But like I said, starting from here, I wouldn't be able to do that. But food wise, food is at its highest at like 575 gram of carbs, 250 protein, 60 fat on a train day, which gives me about 3.7k calories, and on my rest days is like 2.8k at the moment. 300 grams of carbs, 250 protein, and 70 grams of fat. I'm only doing cardio on my non-training days at the moment, and steps wise, I used to, when I was with the dog, we used to take the dog for a walk first thing in the morning, I was doing like 15,000 steps. I need to try and bring that down. So since I've been back, I haven't actually hit 10,000, so I'm keeping anywhere between 6 to 8,000 a day, no more than that if I'm honest with you, and I feel tons and tons better just by doing that. What else have I got to mention? Training wise, I'm still on the chest, arms, legs, and then shoulders and back rest, and then doing like 3 days on, 2 days off, 3 days on, 1 day off, 2 days on, 1 day off. But hopefully I'll be looking to go to something like a legs rest, as I mentioned earlier in the video. But that's my plan of action. I'm really gonna push up to 180 pounds. I want to see what I look like 180 pounds. Last time I was there, it was when I was at uni and I looked fucking horrendous. So hopefully this time round I'll look quite large and fill out and look quite big and feel quite big. But you know, I'm gonna push really hard. I'm gonna try and max out everything I possibly can. Now I'm back in the routine of being at home, being at the same gym, consistent variables everywhere instead of chopping and changing where I'm training, chopping and changing my output. So I sincerely hope you've enjoyed today's video. If you have, comment down below. Phone, got my phone here, comment down below, phone. Check out the guys over at Legend London as always. Check out all the supplements from Supplement Mads. I haven't got anything near me supplement wise. All links have been down below. Follow me on Instagram, that type of stuff if you want to follow me closely and have a good laugh on Instagram. I love posting random shit online. And yeah, this is the plan of action. I hope that you follow along. I hope that you're looking forward to, don't know why I keep clapping. Just gonna keep clapping. I hope that you're looking forward to what this year brings, because I'm very excited, and then hopefully I can showcase something good and be proud of my physique and aim for my goals. So yeah, that's it. I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you have, I'll see you guys. I'm just gonna repeat myself. See you in a bit.